With this, I could go shoot documentary series. Let's have a look on this sweet battery. I bought this in Black Friday, and for this specs, the Black Friday deal was very irresistible. Why buy this battery? Oh damn, you have it here. Let's see. So it has USB-C input-output for quick charging and total 76 watt-hours capacity. That means, what it means actually, I'm gonna have to make a test how long my camera holds up. Too many papers, man. This is very nicely packed. Oh, packed. And there's included cable. So this cable is standard USB 2. Quick charging with this cable is some kind of gamble, because sometimes it does engage quick charging, sometimes it's just, well, not. Why I chose this battery? And in my history of using NP-F batteries, I've come to some hurdles. This battery has 4 LEDs to check the capacity or the status, but it doesn't really reflect the percentage that would the camera needed, because it checks the overall status. For lighting equipment or monitors, this is probably okay, because there isn't as much precise requirement for voltage. But in the camera, there is much precision needed to actually run the camera. So this old battery showed it has 50% capacity still available, but the camera says it has 0 available. Also on a paper, battery this big, like 56 watt-hours or 76 watt-hours, if you want this for continuous recording, the camera has pretty big drainage of power. So the voltage of the battery will drop a little bit more with the sustained drainage. And when you stop the drainage, like stop the recording, voltage will come up slightly, so the percentage in the battery will show up like a higher value. But if you want like 2 or 3 hours of continuous recording, even the big battery with the LEDs on is still not enough capacity to hold the voltage on the precision value for the camera. This bigger capacity from SmallRig should be able to fix my requirement and give me at least the 4 hours and more of continuous recording for concerts or things like this. My test is done like this. It's on fixed position. I have like the battery plugged in. I have a ventilator on, which is soldered to NP-F plate down there. And the camera has dummy battery the same way attached to the battery. Right now it shows 93% here. On the battery is 90%. And I have already 45 minutes recording on 4K 24p 60 megabits, which is totally fine on many things on stationary shot. Let's go in time to 3 hours later to see what's the capacity then. Now we have some data. Between this and previous take, there was a funny gap that there was like a 10% difference. There was like 88, he was like 78, but now it seems like it's closer than 10% gap. It's just 4% difference. And I'll zoom closer to the, and you'll see much better what's happening here. And now I would say it should be capable to do another 4 hours on this battery, but I have only 46 minutes left on the card, so I will stop recording, going to format, enter, go, and start recording again. And we'll see each other another 4 hours. Only 2 hours later, we have indication of 10% now, and down on the battery is 41. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen soon, because this difference is pretty high. This might say, okay, the voltage is on the down level, but still going, but the capacity as itself is 41. Well, we'll have to see. 6% is there over 3 minutes. 4%, and here 36. That's a very different number. If this holds up and keeps the camera on, say for 1% here, up to 4 hours, then we're good to go. That would be 8 hours of recording. Four-hour mark now, and still 2% on the camera and 25% on the battery. It's safe to say 8 hours of recording is possible, and just for fun I'll try record until it's completely dead, because there's 57 minutes free space on the card, so we'll see. So this battery gives me around 45 minutes of continuous recording. This on a paper is 5 times bigger capacity, and the SmallRig little over 10 times capacity than the small Sony one. On a paper, this battery is only 30% bigger than this one, the older one. The old battery gives me plenty of small clips of recording, but only 2 hours maximum of continuous recording. I need to be able to record the whole evening of performances. So, to my surprise, the SmallRig gave me not only twice as many recording time, it gave me 9 hours. That's 4.5 times of the recording time. That's whole day of recording, like a work day. With this I could go shoot documentary series. That's amazing. And the voltage seems to be more stabilized, so if you had any hesitations, you shall have no more. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.